Hi guys, and thanks for watching our ECM long range special on August 1st, 2023. So today we're going through the ECM charts, looking at its anomalies for pressure, temperature, and rainfall for the next 6 weeks, and that gets us towards early September. So, starting with week 1, I'll also just say that this is a long range model, so beyond week 1 and week 2, everything is merely speculation, and and time will tell what these weeks will actually be like in reality. But just for fun, why not look at them? So week one's pressure anomaly shows blue colours swamping Ireland, the UK, Europe, and Scandinavia, and that shows that low pressure should be in charge in these areas, bringing rain and showers. To our west, we see a little ridge of high pressure um, in the Atlantic, and that should mean that the winds are coming down from Greenland in week one, so that should be quite a cool and wet week. So temperature anomalies are looking quite chilly, below average, especially in the east with this darker shading of blue, by about 1 degree in the west and 2 degrees in the east. Precipitation anomalies are like this for week one, wetter than average from the swathe just southeast of Newfoundland, all the way across towards Ireland, the UK, and off towards Europe and Scandinavia. So that is looking wet and cool for week one. Not great for summer lovers. Week 2 is August 7th to August 14th. And this shows quite a strange anomaly. So we have low pressure to our west, way out in the Atlantic Ocean, near Newfoundland. Also to our east, over Denmark, also into Sweden as well, across the Baltic Sea states and down into Poland, Germany sort of area here. And we got this ring of high pressure from Greenland, Iceland, northern Scandinavia, off towards Russia, down through the Middle East, through the Mediterranean and into Iberia and Africa. Now we sort of see this paler area here with, that sort of trough. We're sort of in this pale area near this ridge of high pressure from Iberia. Now, this could be a ridge between these two troughs, and that should dry things out. But the wind will still be in from a cool northerly or northeasterly direction, and or it could just be a straight westerly wind with the completion of a transient ridge, sort of skewing the anomaly. So, looking at the temperature anomalies, we're looking still cooler than average, but not so much as week one, by about 1 degree, I think, in week 2, quite widely. And the precipitation anomaly for week 2 looks wetter to our north and west, but drier to our south. So I think that implies the sort of westerly, southwesterly flow. Warm sector could be in there at times. Also a transient ridge from the south, drying things out possibly in the south, especially over the UK. So that's quite interesting. So I'd say that's westerly still. Anyway, week 3, August 14th to August 21st. So high pressure blocking around Canada, Greenland, Iceland. Greenland, Iceland. Hang on, I thought I got them wrong for some reason. Sorry about that. Anyway, high pressure also over the Canary Islands, off towards Iberia, and also towards the Mediterranean. So also this white swathe with this blue splotch to our west. That's probably an area of low pressure, a conveyor belt of low pressure from the west in week 3. So temperature anomalies looking like this. Below average to the south, above average in the north, and precipitation anomalies are looking wetter than average. This swathe from the Atlantic into Ireland, the UK, off into Scandinavia, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, well, southern Scandinavia anyway, and off into Eastern Europe towards Russia. Week 4's pressure anomaly, Monday, August 21st to Monday, August 28th, is looking like this. So we got blocking towards Greenland and Iceland, and also into northern Scandinavia. To the south, we got high pressure from Iberia all the way towards the Middle East. So probably hot there again with that heat dome. But this little white swathe here is looking like probably another conveyor belt of low pressure from the west. Temperature anomalies for week 4 are like this. So slightly warmer than average. These anomalies just spilling in from the west. So warmer than average by about 1 degree. It's hot though across the south of Europe again. And precipitation anomalies for week 4 are looking better than average, again from that same swathe. Week 5, from Monday, August 28th to Monday, September 4th. So quite mysterious. So you got high pressure from the Azores towards Iberia and towards the Mediterranean. A slight high pressure towards Greenland, also towards North Scandinavia and also northwest Russia. What's happening here is a mystery. We could see a trough of low pressure, continuing. You can see temperature anomalies just ever so slightly above average there in those pale pink colours. And precipitation anomalies for week 5 are looking worse than average, as you can see, same swathe. A bit further north though. And week 6, the pressure anomaly, Monday, 4th of September to Monday, September 11th. The lows. So high pressure just sort of edging up from the south, Bay of Biscay, through France, through Europe, southern Europe especially, and off into Russia and the Middle East. Temperature anomalies are looking like that. Ever so slightly above average, by about 1 degree. And precipitation anomalies. Dry to the south, wet to the north, so quite westerly, I think. Also, just to highlight how westerly it will be, look at that swathe in week 1. Look at that swathe from the west. Week 2, swathe from the west. Just changing position slightly, but it's always there. Week 3, swathe. Week 4, swathe. Week 5, swathe. Week 6, slight swathe from the north. Yeah. So so all these weeks do have that swathe of wet weather, and for 4 of the 6 weeks, it's like that swathe should be right over us. So just showing you westerly winds, low pressure dominated, constant conveyor belt of low pressure systems coming in from the west to Western Europe, always through the next 6 weeks. Again, it's speculation beyond week 2. So don't take much of it seriously, especially not week 6 anyway. But it's just showing you we could be in for a write-off for August. That's what I say. And we're done. So thanks for watching. I'll see you this evening for our usual updates.